Shit! I screamed as I walked into my room to say hi to my goldies after a long day. WTF is going on? My beautiful big black moor had turned nearly gold, changed color totally in less than 8 hours. My Ryakan Goldie was wedged upside down between the sponge filter and the larger internal fill. My feet carried me to the kitchen sink. My hand turned the tap. I held the second sponge, the final task of the day, under the rushing, crystal-clear stream. I watched with satisfaction as the dirt and debris swirled down the drain, leaving the foam pristine. In that moment, under the fluorescent kitchen light, I had not cleaned the filter. I had nuked it. The chlorine in the tap water is a merciless killer. In 60 seconds, I had executed billions of beneficial bacteria. I had wiped out half of the biological filtration for my entire 55-gallon tank. I had sabotaged my own ecosystem, and I did not even know it. For 24 hours, the tank was a time bomb. The single remaining sponge filter struggled valiantly, but it was a lone soldier against an overwhelming force. The waste from the goldfish, the ammonia, began to accumulate. It started as a whisper, then became a scream. The next evening, I entered the room and the silence was deafening. The usual eager greeting at the front glass was absent. My goldfish were listless, hovering near the surface, their mouths gasping for oxygen that the water could not hold. Their vibrant colors seemed faded, their fins clamped tight to their bodies, a universal sign of distress in fish. A cold dread settled in my stomach. I reached for the master test kit, my hands moving with a grim certainty. I added the drops to the test tube, shook it, and waited. The color that bloomed was not the safe, tranquil yellow of zero ammonia. It was a vile, toxic green. The chart confirmed it. Ammonia was over 2 parts per million, a lethal concentration for most fish. My heart did not just sink, it shattered. I, a keeper with 30 years of experience, had poisoned my own fish. The guilt was instantaneous and crushing. Panic is a luxury a fish keeper cannot afford in a crisis. My decades of knowledge instantly overrode the fear, shifting into a cold, calculated emergency mode. This was a 5-alarm fire, and every second counted. First, damage control. I performed a frantic 50% water change in the main tank, diluting the poison, buying precious minutes. I used a double dose of dechlorinator, Secum Prime, which has the miraculous ability to temporarily detoxify ammonia, rendering it harmless for up to 48 hours. But this was only a bandage.